Hello everybody and welcome to the second part of the tutorials for the Gridworld case study on AP Computer Science. Today we are going to work a little bit on extending other classes or extending the bug class that is part of the whole software. So today we are going to actually see what are some of the methods that the bug class uses, and not just the bug runner. Remember that the bug runner is a test program for the bug to create a bug and a rock into the GUI. So let's review a little bit what we did last class, and we talked about the first Gridworld case, or the first Gridworld program. We run the bug runner. Now the bug runner has all these different what happened? Okay, so the bug runner in this case has the running program, or the running class, and it creates a bug. It adds a bug, it adds a rock to that world and shows it. Okay, if I wanted to create another bug, I just have to add a new bug. Okay, add a bug, and that would be it. Okay, so in this case, I would create, instead of one bug, I would create two bugs. Okay? And I could do this just modifying the test program. Now, remember that these are methods that don't affect or don't create any effect on the variation of the bug or the rock. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to see how the bug class works. Okay? Now, I'll run this program and see I have 4 bugs now. That's a simple way to modify the original software or the original program. Now, the behavior of each of these objects, the behavior is going to change when we work on these classes. Okay. So I'm going to close this project, and I'm going to create a new project. Now, in the first Gridworld project, we installed the jar files, so we can't see what the bug, the Bucks bug, or the actor, or the rock class looks like. In this case, we're going to create another project, new Java project, and we're going to call it extend bug. Okay, we're going to extend the bug in this part of the course, or in this part of the tutorial. Now, on extend bug, I'm going to paste the bug classes here. Okay, I'm going to put all the classes in src, and I'm going to use the bug runner to see what happens. So I'm going to go to where I have my Gridworld code, the Gridworld code, and I am going to copy the info folder, and take it to the src. Okay. Now what I have here is that I have the info folder, the Gridworld, the actor, the grid, the graphical user interface, and the world. So these are all the things that I can modify. Today we're going to work on this small class called bug. Okay. Now, in order to work, I want to add a test program, the test program that I was using before, and that was the first project, and it was the bug runner. So I am going to paste the bug runner here. So I have the bug runner. Now, when I open the bug runner, he is importing info.gridworld.actor.actworld. So this is kind of like the path. Remember, he's importing these classes. From where? From here. Okay. Now he's importing them. As you can see, the bug class is located inside the grid world, which is located inside the info folder. We know that he found it because there are no warnings or errors in our IDE. Very well. Now let's open the bug.java, and here we have our bug class. Okay. Now very quickly, he imports, like the grid, he imports a class called location. We're going to see it later. And he imports the color because we can change the color from the bug. Okay, so we have the bug class, which extends actor. So bug is a subclass of actor. And of course actor will be a subclass of Gridworld, okay, where we have an interface that must be implemented in info. But we will see that later. Now, in public bug, we have a constructor method that is called public bug. Now, the public bug just constructs a red bug. Okay. In this case, I'm going to change it to green. Okay, I'm going to change it to green or to another color that you like. And when you create a bug, he just sets a bug on green. There's another constructor method which you can set the color. Okay? You can set the color when you are clicking on it. Okay? Here we have an act method. Now this is how the bug is going to act. If he can move, then he will move. Otherwise, then turn. Now we will look more in depth. These three methods that are can move, and turn. Okay? These methods are not in this class. They're in other classes. Maybe they're in location or grid. Okay? Look at the ones that they're importing. Okay? Very good. Now we have the public void turn. So here I have, it says set the direction, get direction plus the location, and this is from the class location. Method selector half right. So I think I'm going to change this. Let's see if it works. I'm going to change to half left. Probably there's a method. If there's a method half right, there might be a method called half left. Okay? And it might work. It seems that the IDE recognized the name, so it might do that. Okay? Now if I put any other color or I create more bugs in order when the program runs, I'm going to change the class. Okay? Now I change the class. I'm going to compile these two. Okay? I'm going to go for this for a second, and I'm going to run the bug runner. Okay? Now I have the bug runner. Here I'm going to create a bug, a rock, and then show it. Perfect. Now in this case, I have the bug, and now it's not red, it's green, because I changed the color. And another modification that I did to the software, or to the method, is that instead of turning right, half right, 45 degrees, it's going to turn half left in this case. Okay? So let's see what happens to the bug. In this case, he's leaving the flowers green as he passes. Okay, after you do this part, which is having all the classes from actor, grid, graphical user interface, and world ready, and the bug runner recognizing these classes, you can go and download the Gridworld case study part 2 on our Weebly page. Okay, I'm going to post it there. I'm going to post the Gridworld case study part 2 so you can start working on it. Okay, this is what you're going to develop on today's class. Okay, you will do the exercises. You can write another class, and this is basically what we're doing. If you don't finish in one class, it's okay. This is a much extended class, so you can have more time later. So good luck, and let's work a lot. I think this is going to be a great class. Goodbye, guys.